This is the CN100 Game of the Week from Thornton Fractional South High School in Lansing as we welcome you to a South Suburban Blue matchup, the conference championship game between the Oak Forest Bengals and the TF South Rebels. Good evening, everybody, as we welcome you to the broadcast. My name is Wayne Randazzo, alongside former Northwestern running back Don Johnson. And Don, these two teams battling for a conference crown in the last regular season game.
Well, in Oak Forest's eyes, they know if they come in here for a win, they can share a part of this conference title. So that's what they're focused on here this evening, is getting a win against Thornton Fractional South.
And Oak Forest, since their last loss against Lamont, their only loss this season, they've pulled off 3 straight blowout wins.
Yeah, well, Lamont was really a key game for them because they lost their fullback, who was a 3-year starter, to an ACL. And then, of course, injuries has been one of the things that they've been able to overcome. And we're going to see that in a quarterback that's going to play here tonight, and actually 2 quarterbacks.
And the Rebels certainly have had a great success this season. They're 7-1 as well, and they haven't lost since their opening game of the year against Crete Monee.
Well, this has been a stellar season for the Rebels. They've been Rebels with a cause, if you will. This Coach Pageant, he's been around for 36 years. This has to be one of his favorite teams to coach. He's really enjoying this season, and his team has just stepped their game up. They've been total leaders on and off the field this year.
Peyton Pageant under center. And now that ball loose. Sanford couldn't handle the handoff, and it's Oak Forest that recovers.
Well, it was a big play. Tom Livingston, the defensive end, got great penetration in the middle, almost 3 yards in the backfield. Almost beat the running back to the ball. You're going to see it right here. Number 9 comes storming through, hits the quarterback, and of course he's the one that causes the issue, the exchange problem. The running back Sanford never really had a chance to get it. Just 9 beat him there.
Hollinger and Oosterbowski, the wings. Oosterbowski in motion. Zale rolls out, throws, wide open, touchdown, Sophia. 6-yard pass from quarterback to quarterback. Zale goes to Sophia, and Oak Forest jumps out to a 13-0 lead.
Well, they know how it feels to throw it, and they also know how it feels to catch it, as you're going to see. Zale finds Sophia wide open, and what really makes that happen, play action is going to work when you're running the football that well.
Sophia is in at quarterback, and he's got it himself with big yards. Sophia takes off. Nick Sophia's inside the 20 and dragged out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Biggest run of the night. Nick Sophia, the quarterback, goes 67 yards.
Well, in his last outing, he had 5 carries and 55 yards. Nick Sophia shows you that he's an athlete here. Cuts it up to shoot, and then he turns on the Jets here. If not for a great effort by Jakar Frazier, he's in the end zone as he does a good job getting him out of bounds, but not before he pulls off a big chunk of yards, and that was the answer to their drive.
4th and 10. Pageant looks to throw. Has time. Fires downfield, and it's caught! Touchdown! Jakar Frazier in the end zone.
And you're going to see Pageant throw to Jakar Frazier. They've done that a lot this season on a quick slant. Teams fall asleep. He did the same thing against Lamont, a 36-yard touchdown pass from Peyton Pageant to Jakar Frazier. So they know he has that playmaking ability, and he catches them there and brings his team right back into this conversation about the conference title.
They didn't do it all in the first half. Pressure comes on first down, and Sanford over the middle of the field. Sanford on his feet at the 25, trying to fight through, and he goes down at the 22-yard line.
Well, see, that's what the spread does. It spreads the field, and he comes across the middle, and then he can use his speed to get to the outside here, and he does a good job of fighting at the end of this run. You got to like the heart of this young man. They clear it out the middle. He's able to cross across the middle. It's an easy throw for Pageant to make because he can see the receiver coming into his picture, and he does a nice job at the end of it.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.